my mind. I don't care if they call me crazy. We could live in a world that we design.
Change will not come if you wait for some other person or some other time. You are the ones you are waiting for. You are the change that you seek. You do not need another person to show you the way. You have all the potential, all the energy within you already to be those change makers. We all have the opportunity to create positive change. One of the most common reasons why we procrastinate towards change is because we see the challenge before us as hugely overwhelming. A good way to counter that is to break the challenge into smaller pieces and then take those one at a time.
I think that this school has done amazing things. I was hearing about all the activities that you have here. I think Inventure has built a very special culture, a very special environment where it's not just about academics, but it's about academics, sport, art, dance, music. I think it's really developing well-rounded young people. And I was delighted to know that all of you who are graduating are going on to great roles in colleges all over the world. So I think it's really great to be here. I thought I'll just spend a little bit of time talking about what does learning mean in today's world. One thing which I think is happening in the world today is that the nature of change has gone up dramatically. You've seen what's happening with technology and so on. And we're seeing change happening at a pace that we have never seen before. So what does that mean for us as we practice our careers and do our jobs? One thing which is very clear is that it's very unlikely that what we are doing at 30 we'll be doing at 35. What we're doing at 35 we'll be doing at 40. What we're doing at 40 we'll be doing at 50. Because things are changing so fast that the nature of activities that we do, the nature of jobs that we do is going to keep changing.
Inventure Academy strives to find that balance between academics and co-curricular focus. The approach to finding this balance has to be dynamic and innovative as well, which is why every year we have new efforts like Change Maker, Maker Space, college visits, soft skills training. Coming to a school which had a trampoline, coming to a school which has puppies in it, was just really, really fun. And every year coming back after the summer and seeing what new things and how our school had evolved was just extremely exciting.
It started with just a few of us, our lakes, our boys, kids, going down in the Inventure bus to Vartur Lake and interviewing some farmers. And then I went on this journey that I would have never imagined across the world to science fairs and research labs and learning so much more than I knew was even possible. And I think that's really a testimony to the Changemaker program and everything that it is. In fact, just this morning, I flew back from the snowy mountains of Utah, where I was attending the film premiere for this movie called Inventing Tomorrow, in which Inventure was featured. And the movie was about how young teens across the world are making changes to the issues that they see in their own community. And while watching this movie, I was just like, no wonder they found Inventure, because they went all across the globe trying to find change-making teens, when here we have entire classrooms full of them.
I can tell you my own experience. Today I'm 62 and I still have to study and learn about blockchain and machine learning and AI and big data, because if I don't know what's happening in these fields, I can't perform my job either as the chairman of Infosys or as the chairman of XStep. So knowing what is happening and being up to date, reading about it, understanding it, meeting with experts on it is very vital to my continued relevance and my continued ability to add value. So I think it's going to be something that all of us will have to get used to, that being prepared for this era of continuous learning. Now, the moment you say that your life is going to be about continuous learning, we're also saying that what we have to learn, we don't know yet. In other words, we can't predict what is it that we'll be learning 5, 10 years from now. And therefore, the most important ability will be the ability to learn how to learn. And I think that's something at Inventure has been a big focus, which is how do you get children, how do you get young people to be curious, to be inquisitive, to be unafraid of change, and to learn new things. And that's the philosophy and attitude which you'll have to maintain throughout your life, because learning how to learn is the most important learning that you will have.
Aditya, who's graduating part of this class today, who's been in the school since first grade, was a quiet child. And Uma and I were actually very particular about the fact that we needed a school where we would want to watch him grow. And as the years went by, we saw him transform into a curious, young, confident man, always ready for challenge, and new experiences both academically and personally, but also, more importantly for us, with an empathy for the world around him. We saw this transformation not just in our child, but in all the children at Inventure over the past 12 years. And what was once a school with half a building and 100 children soon became a leader in sports, academics, extracurriculars, and a thought leader in social awareness.
This milestone isn't just about growing up, right? It's about telling the world, here I am. I'm coming now. Watch out. Yeah? It's about finding your way. It's about change. It's about being excited about the possibilities. As a parent, for all of us here, this is bittersweet. We love the people, the individuals, the human beings that all of you have become. Don't ever lose that. You're special. And remember that always. Okay? We know that you have to go your own way. But you should also know that we're always going to be here for you.
I earnestly urge you to think about making sure that you have the life skills in this new world, which allows you to empathize, to collaborate, to lead, to invigorate, to motivate, because those things are always going to be there for you in the future. If you can retain your optimism, if you can retain the belief that change can happen, if you can retain the belief that the best thing that people can do is make the world a better place, I think you'll find it enormously, enormously satisfying.
Special things I compile, each one there to make you smile on a rainy day.
To be successful in life, you have to have discipline, you have to have commitment, you have to have the hunger, and you have to have the patience. So that's my mantra, the way I made it in my life. Always remember that nothing succeeds like success. I'm just not talking about academics. You may not have been very good academics, some have photogenic minds, others have to put in extra hard work. So you don't have to worry about that. Success is not measured by education or marks. It is measured by what you make of your life and the opportunities that you get.
The world is at your feet, and in the words of Steve Jobs, stay hungry and stay foolish. Go and conquer it under your own terms, but with a socially conscious mindset, to be well-adjusted global citizens of a rapidly changing world.
In our class, getting 100% on a math test gets you respect, but helping someone else do better in math gets you even more love. And I think that's a beautiful thing.
I pledge to seize the day by giving my best to achieve excellence. I pledge to endeavor to make the world a better place. I pledge to play fair, even while I compete to win the race. I pledge to uphold and act upon my aspirations, to learn and develop in body, mind, and heart. I pledge to be a responsible citizen and to give back to my family, society, and country in a way that will make a difference to our future. For we are tomorrow. Inventurers, young and old, I give you our graduating class of 2018. Let's hear it for them.
dreams keeping me